Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. We are from Group 11 of Persuasive Communication subject. Want to present about the social issue which is air pollution, whereas focus on the open burning. Recently, one of our group members received a lot of comments about the open burning issue at their residency, which is Townhouse Taman Kajang Utama. The issue of pollution always be a top issue in many developed nations, and the main factors for this issue is by human activity. Based on our observations, we noticed that persons in that residency are always burning their unwanted material such as paper, leaf, tires, trash and other materials that can emitted directly into the ambient air. So, open burning issue is one of the problems that could not handle easily because it depends on the person itself. However, Malaysia has enforced the Environmental Quality Act 1974 in order to against the open burning activities, and act provide the most comprehensive regulatory control of pollution. Under this EQA, the person who that causes open burning activities will be given penalties of 500,000 or 5 years imprisonment. However, there are certain people are not care about this act and continues their open burning activities at that residency, especially at Townhouse Taman Kajang Utama. This situation will expose their nearby community directly to the health hazard from this pollutant. Looking for the situation, we take some alternative by interviewing one of the party that involved in the natural surroundings to seek some ideas and advices. From the interview sessions, we find that there are a lot of solutions that we can do in order to settle this problem. However, we decided to conduct a campaign named Environmental Awareness Campaign, which is involve the residents at Townhouse Taman Kajang Utama, and this campaign will help for 3 days. This campaign include various activities such as gotong royong, disposal and also recycle. There are 3 different objectives for this campaign, such as for the individual, for the residency and also for the nature. The first objective for this program is to give the awareness about the open burning to the individual at the residency. It is because some of them are not have enough knowledge about the bad effects of the open burning activities. So, through this campaign, they can gain more knowledge about the open burning activities and the importance of good natural surroundings around them. Not only that, the individual itself also can facilitate a concept of good environmental through the integrations of the knowledge and their sense of their responsibilities. The second objective for this campaign is to strengthen the relationship between their residents. As I mentioned before, this campaign will be held for 3 days, and this situation will help to build up their relationship in order to work into the good environmental. When all the residents have a strong relationship between each other, of course they will be more concerned and will think twice before burning some things in the nearby. And the last objective for this campaign is to protect the nature. Open burning waste is one of the significant sources of greenhouse and also air pollution. The reason on why open burning is danger because it will risk to the environment and public health. So by conducting this campaign, which is include disposal and also recycle, it will help to prevent the pollutions and can produce a healthy environmental at that residency.
Issue of open burning. As we know that open burning is the burning of unwanted material in the open air where smoke and toxic fumes are released into the atmosphere directly that can affect environment. This issue of open burning happened at Taman Kajang Utama Townhouse, where there are several complaints about irresponsible attitude of certain individuals that deliberately doing open burning in the evening. The careless attitude of the individuals often leads to the problem of air quality to the environment. There seems lack of awareness and proper education regarding environment degrading and the health hazard. They also might set the purpose of doing open burning is the only way to reduce the quantity of waste or unwanted material conveniently in order to save costs. One of the causes of open burning is the habit of throwing cigarette butts everywhere. This can cause burning by starting from a small burns from the cigarette into a large fire when the weather is hot and dry. They burn waste such as paper, dry leaves, garbage and others in hot and dry weather. Maybe some of them think that doing open burning can be done in order to reduce the amount of generated waste and to make waste disposal to be more compact. Unconsciously, by doing small-scale open burning such burning trash or dry leaves in area of residential housing, there can be an option for the fire getting out of control. In fact, due to open burning activities can give negative impact to the environment that will affect the balance of the ecosystem, as well as it also can interfere with human health. Young children and older adults, especially with serious illness, are particularly vulnerable to the negative impact of open burning, such as eye irritation and lead to breathing difficulties.
Assalamualaikum, Doctor. So I will be presenting about the next part, which is the solution to the issue in townhouse residential area. So our group have come out with three suitable solutions for the issue faced by the residents of townhouse. And we decided to organize a campaign named Environmental Awareness Campaign, and this campaign will be held for 3 days, which is from 14th of May 2021 until 16th of May 2021. So the theme for this campaign is Healthy Air, Happy Life, and this campaign was held to instill the awareness regarding the alarming level of waste incineration and open burning in their residential area. So there's three solutions that will run under this campaign. The first one is gotong royong. So on the 14th May 2021, we started our campaign by doing gotong royong. So you might be wondering why we chose gotong royong out of all activities that we can choose from, because gotong royong is considered as one of the most common activities that was held during a campaign. So we believe that by doing gotong royong, we can definitely persuade the residents of townhouse more to take care of the environment, because by doing so, they get to experience firsthand how tiring and how difficult it is to maintain the cleanliness and the freshness in their environmental area. So the next solution that we come out with is the waste disposal. So on the 15th May 2021, our campaign continues with the waste disposal activities, where the waste materials that was collected will be disposed into the bins and will then be sent to the landfill. So what is a landfill? A landfill, or more known as a dump place or a trash dump or unloading ground, is a site for the removal of waste material. So based on our observation, we came out with the conclusion that the residents of townhouse did not know actually about the right way to dispose their waste material. So this led them to use the shortest and simplest method to dispose their waste material, that is by burning them, and which led to the worrisome level of waste incineration in the townhouse residential area. For the third and last day of the campaign, we decided to do recycling activities. So recycling is the process of converting waste materials into new materials and objects that will be useful. Recycling is one of the best ways to ensure that the waste materials will not bring harm to the environment. So on the last day of the campaign, items and materials collected on the first day of the campaign, which is on the 14th May of 2021, was recycled into useful items. So some of the recycled items are flower pots, which was made from used plastic bottles. And another recycled item that was made is tire planters, which was made by used tires that was found around the residential area. So we definitely think that this particular activities was considered as one of the most effective activities to persuade the residents to take care of their environment more, because among the three activities held during this campaign, this activity is one of the most exciting one, because even the younger kids participates in these activities, and they were so excited to create new objects using the waste material. So it was clear to us that the resident of Townhouse was very excited and satisfied with the outcome of this campaign. In addition, there was also some extra solution that was suggested by our interviewee. She stated that one of the most efficient method to implant awareness regarding the issue is by giving the necessary knowledge that is needed by the resident. She stated that responsible parties and organizations should spread more awareness through the biggest platform in this era, which is the social media. And the topic that they should be spreading about is the ways to dispose the waste materials in the right way, instead of dumping the waste material in a single bins without classifying them, or burning them unethically, especially in residential area.
The importance of the solution to restore the freshness of the air and the environment in the residential area, we have held a campaign with the residents at the Townhouse Taman Kajang Utama. Among the solutions, we do a gotong royong, waste disposal and recycling. The activities we carry out during the campaign were aimed at providing well-being to the community in the future. Next, the first activity done during the campaign was gotong royong to clean the housing area. By doing the gotong royong, we can see that there are advantages that the residents of Townhouse Taman Kajang Utama have gained, such as being able to foster a spirit of unity among them regardless of race. So, with a campaign like this, they can strengthen relationship with each other. In addition, with gotong royong can also facilitate the work you want to do. This is because with the help of other neighbors, then the work will be easy and quick to complete. Besides that, the second activity that have been implemented is the disposal of unnecessary waste from the daily activities of the community. Among the advantages that will be gained is that the community will not suffer from respiratory problem and polluted air due to open burning by an irresponsible individual. This is because the irresponsible individual will burn out all the item that he doesn't want to use, such as bottle, plastic, paper, aluminium cans, and glass, which will cause unhealthy air. So, with the waste disposal campaign like this, will educate the community to be more responsible and disciplined in separating solid waste according to categories to be collected and disposed of at landfills. Finally, the third activity we did for the community was a used good recycling campaign. Among the items that can be recycled into other items are such as plastic bottles can be used as flower pot. Accordingly, by doing this recycling practice, we will be able to have a positive impact on society and the environment. This is because it can reduce the production of waste and garbage in landfills. Therefore, this campaign can attract interest, educate, and give awareness to this community to together take care of the environment to have a healthy life.
In essence, we pick pollution as our issue regarding open burning. The community that is still practicing it is in Townhouse Taman Kajang Utama. Looking at this situation, we took action to organize a program named Environmental Awareness Campaign. The activities are gotong royong, waste disposal, and recycling. It will make them aware that nature needs to be preserved. Like recycling, although it seems like a small thing, but the impact on the future is vast. One of our goals is to persuade the community to change for the better version of them. Overall, society must be educated and acknowledge that proper environmental care is required to live a comfortable and healthy life. That's all from us, Group 11. Thank you for listening to our presentation. We appreciate it very much. Hope we meet again in the future. Okay, bye-bye.